Good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday. I can't sing, I shouldn't sing. I sing to myself all the time, let's be honest. It is what it is. So, I've had a couple messages. Thank you so much everyone for the messages. I really cannot express how I love hearing them. I just heard a couple of voice messages. So 3 people since Monday have just sent me messages in Messenger, like the DM private message. I don't know what you want to call it. And they just kind of gave me this quick little chat, which is lovely. I think it's the best, one of the best inventions in the world. And there was something really similar out of all of these women. And it just kind of made me throw what I was going to talk about away. And I just want to address something very simple. If you want to be let's turn the coffee machine on. It's going to be too loud after. If you want to be happier and healthier, and your focus is weight loss, it's going to be a struggle. If you want to make small changes so that you can progress a healthier lifestyle, it's going to be more calm and relaxing. If you want to bring more joy in your life, you have to start loving yourself a little bit more. I am here because I want to get people off the weight loss mindset. It's what I was selling for so long. Do my programs still encompass all the healthy habits? Yes, definitely. I think they're really important. Do I focus on weight loss? It comes after time. It comes after you relax about it, unfortunately. Weight loss will happen kind of when either, there's 2 ways, I believe. Either you do one of those 12-week programs, you eat only what's said to be, you eat what you're told, you work out and you do what you're told, and you try and fit this whole new lifestyle into your current lifestyle, and you pretty much live and breathe this challenge. You talk about nothing else, you think about nothing else. You have a little bit more energy so you can put that to work and stuff, and at the end of the challenge all you want to do is have your favorite foods. You deprive yourself so much that although you're happy that you're gaining weight, you can't wait to go back to doing some of the things you were doing. So that's one. The second one is you make those slow and steady changes up front that you can handle. And this is about testing and tweaking and trying and testing and tweaking and trying and patience. So over time, all this stuff pays off and you don't see it, 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 and then all of a sudden, And the reason you don't see it is because nothing happens overnight. Nothing happens over the first couple weeks. Nothing happens over it's usually you that feels it in about 4 weeks. People will start to see stuff in 8 weeks, and in 12 weeks, everyone kind of notices. That's with the challenge though. So I'm sitting here saying this thinking, all right, so if you start to go slower, you have to think a good 3 months and see how you're feeling with stuff. See what works, what doesn't. Be testing, be trying, and give yourself, and you will see results. You will feel results, but it may not be as big or as quick as you want it to be, but it'll be that lifestyle change. To me, the diet culture needs to just, okay, now that that's done. I can't sell weight loss anymore because it's a mindset thing. You have to love yourself first. And yes, I'm slamming the cutting board and the dogs are staring at me. But I don't know how else to say it where I can get across that it takes time to actually start to be healthy, you have to want to do it for yourself. So with the 3 messages I got, it was really nice because it was all the same message, but at the end of the day, if you want to lose weight, it's 3 main things. And this happened too. This is exactly what my coach said to me this morning. So I'm doing some accountability calls to keep me accountable. And she was just like, we were chatting about what I do and some of my calls and, you know, all that fun stuff. But she is my download for business. And she pretty much said it very simply. 3 things to lose weight. Move, eat less, and love yourself. So now I'm focusing on love yourself. I truly believe that you can't make the right decisions to eat less unless you know you can do it, unless you're backing yourself 110%. I truly believe you're not going to get out and go work out if you're not knowing that the end game is a long game and it's going to help. Like right away, working out and moving, it gets those endorphins flowing and you feel better. But because you don't see that result right away, a lot of people think that they want to just stop going and that short-term amazing result isn't worth it because they want that long-term goal. If you stop thinking about the actual number, if you know me, you know I'm not about the number. Drop your scales, throw them out. I might weigh myself once a week, maybe. And I'll do that Friday morning, if anything. If it's not Friday morning, I won't do it because I'm healthier. I make healthier choices. I am healthier during the week. And on the weekends, that's when Mark gets out the smoker. That's when we have friends over. And that's when, if I do have a drink, it happens on the weekend. So why am I going to wait till Monday to start off when I know I kind of feel the best on Friday mornings? And that's why I go into the weekend feeling amazing because I've had such a good week. And that's why on the weekends as well, I don't want to undo all the good I've done because I just feel like our scale takes water and body mass and all that stuff. So I look at all the numbers and I don't focus on my weight because muscle weighs more than fat. And if I have a big week working out, you know, like there's so much to not focus on. And the biggest thing to not focus on is the number. I'm sorry, ladies. I love you. I've been there. I get it. And it's something you just have to switch off and just say, I'm going to do this for me. It's something that you have to know you're worthy of. Having a happier, healthier life, and I always say happier, healthier, and I say it in this order because to be happier, like that's an inside job, yes? You're not going to get to that magic number and poof, you're happy with everything. No, it was hard work. You have to keep going at it. It's still going to be work. And just because you reach that number, you can't revert to whatever you were doing before that number. So it's not going to make you happy. Sorry, I'm being very blunt today. I just get really, I get disappointed and mad, not at people, but society. Like this diet culture, you can't do it. Like who really has the time to change up their whole life from one day to the next to make these changes that you're depriving yourself of some stuff and you're not allowing yourself to love yourself enough to give yourself the time and space. Like if it takes time to put on the weight, it's gonna take time to let it go. The older we get, the more difficult it is. We have to battle with our hormones. We have to battle with, you know, intolerances and allergies coming in and the busyness of the world around us. Everyone is go, 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 where you're not going to have time to love yourself if you have this to do, this to do, this to do, this to do, this to do. So part of my call this morning was also going through what my tasks are, and one of them is Self-Care Wednesday. I love it that Wednesday comes and I can just do something nice for me. And I sat there this morning and I said, Self-care Wednesday, what am I going to do? Last week I went to the float tank, which was amazing. Not something I'm going to do every week though. And then I was reminded of, I'm going to go pick up my new book. It was one of my celebrations for the day as well. I cannot wait. My mom left me, I would show you it, but it's currently holding my phone up. But the Seven Sisters, I put up a post not too long ago about it, but I just fell in love with this book. It's by Lucinda Riley, and it's my nighttime reading. So I have a few books going that I read during the day when I have some time in between doing this, that, and taking some clients. But at night, I have an alarm. It goes off at 7 o'clock. You may have seen my live when I jumped on Sunday. And I even started this before 7 Sunday because it was just what I needed. Alarm goes off at 7 and I shower just to get the day off, just to, you know, let everything go, start to relax. And I either come out and sit with Mark for a couple minutes, but he's watching his shows, scrolling on Facebook, so I might as well take that time for me. So I go in the bedroom, I turn off the lights, I just turn on my bedside light, and I usually pick up my book. And lately it's been, like, through the month of January, it's been The Seven Sisters. And the beginning of the book, you know how books kind of start off a little bit slow, it was lovely to just read a few pages and fall asleep. Then by the end of the book, I was really getting into it, so I was staying up just that little bit later, but I made myself stop on chapters. But then I went to bed feeling really happy and positive, and then I would wake up feeling motivated, doing, like, even if it was 10 minutes of reading, you know, for myself at night, that's what I needed for the next day. And then I get excited all day to know if I put the time and effort in now, and 7 o'clock I stop, I have that time to myself to read. Something so little is self-love. It's giving me the time and allowing me this moment to do something that it's purely for me. It helps out no one, not even really you guys. This is a me thing. The books are chosen by me. It has nothing to do with business. It has nothing to do with health and wellness except for my self-care. Before going into the shower lately, I have even popped into this little routine I've been doing. It's to go outside and really play BALL with Bud. He loves it. He's barking at me every time I reverse out of the driveway. And that it's so humid up here. It's so hot that it takes 5-10 minutes and he's wore out. And I am too. And then Morph wants to play, and then they come inside and they're tired. Morph chews, but he sleeps, and then we get to just chill out as a family because Mark's usually in here by that time as well. So wrapping all of that up, happy, healthy. Yes, no, like, let's ditch the weight loss. Give me 2020. Give me the rest of this year, 11 months, to ditch the weight loss, love ourselves, choose some happy, healthy habits, and then see what happens. Could it be any different from what you did last year? In 2019, did you want to lose the same weight? Did you try any diets? Did they work? Did you lose weight from January to December? Did you start the new year with the same goal as you did last year? Give me some time. Let's see if this works. Because if you don't love yourself first, move a little more, eat a little less, or eat the same amount. Change up what you're eating. See, I have all these tips and tricks. I don't want to sell weight loss, but if that's your end goal, I'm happy to chat about how you can rework all these goals so it's still your end game, but your goals are this. That will still happen, but it's knowing how to go into time, be that skinny, sexy, supermodel person that you want to be, or the best version of you. I say it all the time, I am my heaviest right now, but I am my happiest ever. Like, my mindset from journaling, from self-care, like Wednesdays, Sundays, pretty much self-care days for me. I'm doing what I love. I have a good network around me. I have support that I need. Mark and the boys and Ruby are like a massive part that just calms and relaxes me. So yeah, give me the year. Let's see what we can do. It's 11 months. If you see what you did last year to see what you want to do this year, if you're trying to do the same things, you know, the definition of insanity is trying to do the same things over and over with a different result. It's not going to work. So let's change up our mindsets. Let's go for happiness. Then let's go for healthy. Once happiness comes in, you will feel healthier automatically. And then it's just snowballing that. That's why it's going to take time and it's going to take patience. And if you're focusing on all those little things, you're going to get to a spot between 3 to 6 months where the weight will drop off. Like, you might be asking yourself, oh, well, why didn't it work for you? Why are you at your heaviest? I met Mark and I was like 54 kilos. I was eating lettuce. I looked like the health coach. I was not healthy. Now, I eat my 3 meals a day, and every once in a while I have snacks because I'm worthy of that. I love food, and I don't want to live on the amount I was living on because A, it wasn't sustainable, and B, I didn't have the energy. Like, I slept a lot, I napped a lot because I wasn't feeding myself the energy I needed. Yeah, I could keep going and going, but I'm going to stop there. It is simple, it's not easy, but ladies, we have to back ourselves. We really do. It's about owning up to what we want. It's about keeping ourselves accountable, and just doing it. It's the actions, slow and steady. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go rant to someone else now. I hope you guys all have a lovely Wednesday. Go do some self-love, self-care, and you'll feel better, I promise. Talk to you tomorrow.